Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Class 47PT YouTube channel, and welcome to another model railway review video. In today's review I'm going to be taking a look at a new product that's just been released, and that model is the Princess Royal Class number 46206 Princess Marie Louise. So sit back and relax and enjoy. Now, so far, 3 versions of the brand new retooled Hornby Princess Royal Class locomotives have been released. Last month saw the release of Princess Elizabeth in the LMS Maroon. This version, along with Princess Arthur of Connaught in the Beyond Maroon, came out yesterday. I bought mine from Kernow Model Rail Centre, and I've received it today, on the day when I'm filming this video, so that's very excellent and speedy service there from Kernow. I really do recommend Kernow Model Rail Centre because that's an excellent shop with great customer service. And the reason I chose this one in this livery is because the first model I ever had was a Princess Royal Class, and it was in this livery. It wasn't this exact one, that one was Princess Helena Victoria, but it was in this livery, and that's the reason why I wanted this one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this out of the box, and then we're going to take a look at the model. So here is the model out of the box, and oh my, what a beauty this is. Before I come onto the detail, we'll just quickly go through the detail pack that you get. So in here you get a flanged pony wheel for the bogie, though this is only to be used if the model's going to be displayed, not if you're running the model. We have a brake rod, we have a couple of footsteps and cylinder drain cocks. So that's what we get with this model. And of course also the instruction manual. So now we come onto the model in detail, and I am straight away blown away by the amount of detail that's on this model. It's just absolutely superb to look at. It's riddled with lots and lots of detail. So where do we start? Well, first of all we have oval buffers, and they are made of metal as well, and they are sprung loaded as standard now with most models that we get. And we've also got a brake pipe or vacuum pipe, which has been pre-fitted already, as you can see. And we've also got the NEM pocket as well attached onto the bogie. On the running board we have separately fitted lamp irons. We've got the cylinders here on the front. We've also got some separately fitted small metal handrails on this model as well, as you can see. And also we have a lot of rivet detail as well on the running board. There's just rivets on it everywhere. On the smokebox door we have a separately fitted lamp iron, as well as a separately fitted handrail, and of course separately fitted smokebox door darts, as well as rivet detail on the smokebox and also on the front just underneath the smokebox door. We've got the locomotive's number plate there, crisply applied on the front, and we also have a shed code crisply printed onto the smokebox door. That's the shed code for 5A, which was Crew North, which later was for Crew Diesel Depot. On the sides of the model we have separately fitted metal handrails on both sides. On this side you also have the steam piping, which is not moulded, that is separately fitted. You also have the reversing lever as well there, which is made of metal. You've also got the outside steam pipes which are separately fitted, and you've even got this little bit of pipe in there, just there underneath the steam piping, and again that's separately fitted. And again, lots more rivet details on the running board and on the smoke box. You've even got the mechanical lubricators as well, just on the running board there, and the detail on that has even been painted, and that just looks superb to look at. We also have the nameplates on the loco carrying the name Princess Marie Louise. These are not etched ones, these are just plastic ones with the name printed onto them, but I don't mind that personally. But there are places like Fox Transfers that do etched nameplates, so if you could fit them on if you wanted to. I mean, I had considered at some point renaming and renumbering this loco to Princess Helena Victoria, but whether I do that now, I don't know. I might just leave the loco as it is, but it's still a beauty. On the frames of the loco we've also got rivet detail as well, which looks absolutely fantastic. We've got rivet detail on the cylinders, including the beautifully crisp printed lining, and just look at all the link motion. Now that is going to be a joy to see moving. You've even got the rivets on the balance weights on the wheels there as well, and you've even got some pipework there just underneath the running plate. Again, that's separately fitted. I'll now turn my attention to the livery, which is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely adore the BR Express Passenger Blue livery. When it comes to steam locos, this is my all-time favourite livery. I absolutely love this livery. I think it suits these locomotives really well, not just the Princesses, but any other locomotive that's carried this livery. And the livery application, it's just spot on. A very beautiful shade of blue, and the correct shade as well. And it's a very nice even coat of paint as well. And also you've got all the beautiful crisp lining on the boiler bands, on the wheel arches, on the tender, on the cab sides, and even on the running plate just here. It really is a piece of artwork, this is. And for me, I think the lining is really what lifts the livery and makes it stand out. Moving on to the firebox, we have the safety valves and whistle, which again are separately fitted. The safety valves are made out of turned brass by the looks of it. The whistle itself isn't. It looks to be made out of plastic, but it is painted and it still looks nice. I think it does anyway. We've also got glazing in the cab windows and plenty of rivets on the cab, as you can see on the cab front and on the cab sides. You've also got the steam piping just underneath the cab there, and that's been painted as well and looks superb. You've also got cab doors as well, which are separately fitted, and some handrails on the back of the cab. And you've also got those windows at the side there that stick out, which are separately fitted. They can be fragile though, so do be careful with those. And again, you've got the beautiful crisp lining and the locomotive's run number, 46206, printed on the sides of the cab. On the cab roof we have rivet detail, and you've got the cab roof vents, which do open and close like so, as you can see. And I do love to see that feature on models. I now turn my attention to the cab interior detail, and just look at that, it's all been painted. The gauges, the dials, the regulator, the lever, and all the brass pipework, it's all been painted and it looks superb, and it's always a pleasure to see inside the cabs. You've also got a glowing firebox in this model, which this is the first model in recent years from Hornby to have this little feature. They've done it in the past, but not in the recent years they've been releasing models, so I'm looking forward to seeing this on the model when we get it running later. Also there you've got some rivet detail on the rear of the cab there, just under that plate, and you've also got the foot plate as well that's separately fitted and made out of metal, and I just love the effect on that. That looks stunning. So now we come on to the tender. On the body sides we have a load of rivets, as you can see. No need for me to tell you that, really. You've got the crisp lining, and beautiful lining that is, on the tender body sides, and the BR Early emblem logo crisply printed on the sides of the tender, and the detail on that looks amazing. You've also got separately fitted handrails, as you can see. The ones on the front are made of metal, whereas these smaller ones seem to have been made out of plastic. And that one is a bit wobbly, as you can see. But you know, I mean, I'm not really bothered by that, because at the end of the day, it's not like it's damaged or it's missing, it's there. The coal load in the tender is also removable, as I shall now demonstrate. As you can see. And inside the tender, you have the coal pusher. Very nice detail to have. You also get that with the duchesses in the tenders as well. So you can fit your own real coal load if you want to in there, which I shall do at a later date. Or you can just leave the coal load in as it is, and you could even scatter some real coal on top of the plastic load. On the rear of the tender we have a pre-fitted vacuum pipe. We also have a NEM tension knot coupling and a slim one, which will be replaced with a magnetic coupling. We've got metal sprung buffers. On the back we've got some plaques which have been crisply applied. You've also got these steps for the crew to climb up to the water filler cap, which doesn't open but it's there anyway. You've also got separately fitted lamp irons as well. You've also got the tender tank vents, which are just here. They're separately fitted and look nice, and you've also got this bit of detail as well at the back, with even the separately fitted pipe work there as well. On this side of the model, you don't get the steam piping that runs underneath the handrail, or the reversing lever as per prototypical of the real loco, but you've still got some equally superb detail under here. For example, we've got the painted steam piping there, the pipe work that goes underneath the running plate. You've got the lubrications, as you can see there. You've even got that little bit of pipe work there, as you can see. And you get so much separately fitted details on this model. So a lot of detail really has gone into this model. And also, look, just there you have got a little latch on the running board, and that just looks fantastic. So all in all then, detail wise, it's an absolutely superb model and I can't fault it. So now we're going to come on to the running performance of the model and see how it runs. So now we come on to the running performance for Princess Marie Louise, and she runs beautifully. I've not got her running too fast because she's going to be running. So this is a decent speed for her to be running in. But there's no motors burning out or horrible grinding noises. She runs exactly as she should do, straight from the box. And so what we'll do is we'll get her running in, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at the flickering firebox, and then we'll get her on a loaded test run. Let's look at the link motion. Okay, so the model's been running, and so I have turned the lights off in the shed so you can see the flickering firebox, which you can just see there. And that really is a lovely little feature to have on the models. My Dapple B4 and Batman J72 Joe M also has this feature as well. I know some might think of it as just a gimmick, but it's a feature I quite like. and it's such a nice feature to have on models like this. And it's quite bright as well, that. So I'm well impressed with that. So now we come to the loaded test run for Princess Marie Louise, and I've got her pulling the rake of maroon coaches, being the Mark 1s. These coaches haven't yet got the hunt couplings, but when they're back in stock they shall have. So I've still got some more coaches left to do. But I think we can all agree that these maroon coaches do actually really suit this loco quite well in this livery. And there's 6 coaches behind the engine, and you can see that she can handle those with ease with no problems at all. And I think she can most likely handle more than that as well. So now we come on to my overall conclusion for the brand new Hornby Princess Royal class. So what do I think of it? Well, I honestly can't fault this model. It's an absolute gem, and it's certainly well up there for Hornby's best model. And so I highly recommend that you get hold of one of these. Because being priced at 170 quid for around that price tag, it's money well spent. You know, you do get your money's worth out of this model, and I'm definitely glad that I've got one of these for my collection now, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous model. So high praise for Hornby for this one. Absolute exquisite model. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave you with a few shots of Princess Marie Louise running round on Foxhill Junction. Thank you for watching my review on the brand new Hornby Princess Royal class. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and feel free to post a comment and smash the like button. And I'll see you again next time for my next video. But until then, ta-ra.